Okay, looks like we're back. Wow, that was weird. Dropped from everything but TeamSpeak.
That is
Anyway,
weird.
anyway, like I was saying, they were showing like hidden things that you wouldn't realize are in Disney, and there were a couple things that I did know of, but one of them was in the animated Beauty and the Beast when Gaston falls from the cliff or for the castle. You get like a brief
Yeah.
frame where you get a look at his face, and there's actually skulls in his eyes.
Hmm. There's skulls in his eye?
Yeah, there's skulls in his eyeballs. Yep.
Oh. Ah. Okay.
Oh
Finally
yeah.
back.
Oh yes, yes. So
Glow squid.
finally, what? Oh, glow squid.
Glow squid.
So finally, after 2 months of high anticipation, Marvel finally released the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer,
Oh, did they?
and it looks incredible. Oh my god, a lot of Doctor Strange in there too.
Did you see? Speaking of Doctor Strange, did you see the meme that was posted where it said that Doctor Strange knew for over 400,000 years that Iron Man was going to die in Endgame, but he never spoiled it?
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Yeah, which is why now whenever I watch the big deleted scene from Endgame, whenever after Tony dies and everybody takes a knee to pay respects to him, you can see in Strange's face like he felt so guilty because he knew it had to happen that way.
hmm.
Yeah. Like literally everybody went down the one knee to pay respect to Tony after that. First Hawkeye, then Black Panther, then Captain Marvel, Star-Lord, Nebula, Valkyrie, and then Ant-Man, Thor, Cap, Strange. Really, the only one who didn't was Gamora, but then again, it was the 2014 Gamora who had never met Star-Lord up to that point. So, yeah. I guarantee you, if that scene would have been in the movie in theaters, it would have been a massive tearjerker.
Probably.
Yeah.
It was enough of a
Like the,
tearjerker for me that
with
you
the
see.
funeral scene, yeah.
Well, not only that, where it really got me was when Peter Parker comes over when Iron Man's dying. It's like,
Talks to him,
oh, are
yeah.
you kidding me?
Yeah. And then it goes into the subplot of Far From Home, where Peter's dealing with the loss of Tony.
Oh, it ties that in? Oh, good.
Oh, it tied in perfectly. I think in the timeline, Far From Home took place about 6 months after Endgame.
Oh, okay.
And then as far as Spider-Man No Way Home, like, I think that takes place a few months after Far From Home. Because after the ending when Mysterio doxed Peter for being Spider-Man, and now he can't go anywhere without people staring at him and calling him a murderer when he didn't even kill Mysterio. Hence why he has to hide out at Doctor Strange's sanctum. But yeah, whenever you get to watch the No Way Home trailer, there's, like I said, a lot of Doctor Strange in there. Uh-oh, Matt here.
I'm not sure
Hey.
what to think of the Pirates of the Caribbean trailer.
I haven't seen that one yet.
So it's basically just Will Turner having a dream that Davy Jones is back, and then he wakes up and he looks around, nothing's there, and he goes back to sleep, and you see like remnants of seashells sitting on the bedroom floor. So apparently Davy Jones has returned or something, which I'm trying to figure out how they would tie that in. The only thing I could figure out how they would tie that in is he him cutting out his heart and putting it in the chest. I would think would be considered like one of the curses of the sea. And when they destroyed Poseidon's trident, it took that away and brought him back to life. But I don't know if that's gonna be the tie-in or if they're gonna have like some random way that he came back to life.
Well, but
multiverse.
didn't they have that as an ending shot in the last movie anyway?
Who? Davy Jones?
No, the whole wakes up, doesn't see anything, goes back, and then the camera pans down, and there's something
No,
on the
that's
floor.
that's the trailer for the new one. The last one, um, Dead Men Tell No Tales, ended basically with Will Turner coming back, because he was no longer bound to the Dutchman because the curse was broken for that. It's where Keira Knightley made like that 3-minute appearance or something. But apparently she's coming back for the fifth one. Fifth Pirates of the Caribbean.
Don't you mean sixth?
Or sixth, yeah, that's right. Forgot that you got the trilogy, and then you got
Dead Man Tell No Tales, and then
On Stranger
or
Tides.
before that on Stranger Tides.
Yep. Which I liked some of the lines in it and everything, but I don't know.
It's just not the same.
It wasn't the same. It wasn't the same at all.
Yeah, that's why when it comes to the Pirates of the Caribbean series, I'll just stick to the original trilogy.
Trilogy was the best. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
I still need to find and watch Tides at some point.
Oh, you haven't seen any of them?
No, I've seen that one, just haven't, or I've seen all of them, just not.
Oh, you haven't seen the On Stranger Tides one?
I've seen on Stranger Tides. I haven't watched Dead Men Tell No Tales.
You're gonna get the same vibes that you would get from On Stranger Tides.
Wait, for which one?
The fifth one, On Stranger Tides, or Dead Man Tell No Tales.
Ah.
Basically deals with Captain Salazar.
Oh yeah, Seth, did you see the new Eternals trailer that came out a few days ago?
Nope.
It looks really cool too, and I love how, because the big question that everybody has about with the Eternals movie is how to explain why the Eternals weren't around during Infinity War and Endgame.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
And they're basically using Kit Harington's Dane Whitman character to be the one to kind of ask that question.
I still have trouble comprehending Kit Harington in a Marvel movie, since I'm so used to him being Jon Snow, but nonetheless.
Yeah, like during the Eternals movie, that he ain't gonna be full-blown comic book Black Knight yet. They may save that for Avengers 5 or another Eternals sequel.
That
Because
sounded
he's
awfully
gonna be,
close.
he's gonna be. What?
Oh, he's over there. Why did that sound like that was literally right beside me? It's a guardian of the galaxy.
Because there's. Yeah, because Kit Harington is set up to be in Avengers 5 as the Black Knight.
Okay.
Yeah, and Black Knight is a big Avengers character in the comics.
Yeah, I don't eat food in Minecraft because you get to respawn anyway, so it's all good. I'll be alright.
But yeah, and I love how the trailer for the Eternals movie ended with Richard Madden's Icarus character at one of the other characters' houses, who's an Eternal that can build great architecture. And he's like, "Oh, you must have an incredible fortress here. I bet this table's made out of vibranium." And he smashes it in half, and he's like, "Oh crap!" And the guy's like, "Nah, I got it for sale at an IKEA."
Wow.
Got that on
Who would've-
sale at IKEA.
Who would have thought IKEA would get a shout out?
I know, right? So yeah, they're definitely trying to connect Eternals to basically everything.
Yep.
Avengers, Black Panther, Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor.
Which is a good idea.
Yeah, considering Eternals are about the same age as like old Asgardians, but much more long-lived.
Yep.
And also, this movie's going to be very important for setting up X-Men in the MCU.
Yeah, sorry about where
Since
the stream went down. Like everything went down except TeamSpeak, but started watching the Snickers Cup series back in 2012, 2013. Holy cow.
that's going back.
That would have been like seasons 3 and 4, I think. Would have been around that time.
Roughly, yeah.
That's about the time I started. I joined Levi.
Well, my league didn't start till 2014. And I
Was
didn't
it
start
only?
getting... Yeah, it was 2014, because it was May 2014 when I started the Walmart Cup series. And if you combine that with Marvel Studios Cup, in 7 years I've done 20 seasons.
Didn't
Which
you
is
do?
kind of the reason...
Well, hold on. Didn't you do like a? You did an Xfinity series though at one point too.
I did like a Walking Dead series at one point. Which was basically like an Xfinity series.
Yeah.
But that was like very short-lived.
Back when the video game was jittery. No, it wasn't the video game. It was my resources. Back when I had a video camera. Literally had to do a 6-step process in order to get a video out. Had to record it with the video camera, then had to hook the video camera up to my VCR, record it onto a DVD, then had to take the DVD, put that into my laptop at the time, record the clip from the DVD onto my laptop as a video file, and then edit the video file, render it as another video file, and then upload it to YouTube.
Jesus, Murphy.
Yeah. And that was back at the time too when I didn't have a membership with like a partnership with YouTube, so you could only upload the 15-minute segments. So I would have to
Yeah.
split it up into the 15-minute segments as well. That's why like the first ones you'll see are like part 1, 2, and 3 or something like that, because it had to be the 15-minute segments.
Right. But yeah, like going back to what I was saying of how in 7 years of doing NR offline, I've done 20 seasons of the main Cup series. Technically 21 if you want to include... Actually, no, 22, including Walking Dead and that Domino's Truck series, or Amazon Prime Truck series.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep.
But I had Zach Rogers too, the recording and commentary for that. But yeah, it's like that's part of the reason why I'm waiting until January to do season 11 of Marvel Studios Cup, because I kind of felt like I burned myself out during season 10, and also I need to test a bunch of new tracks and get some new schemes made.
Yep.
And
I
that's
haven't
gonna
given
take a
myself
while.
like a set start time or anything for the new season of Duracell. Just kind of taking my time on it. I got more schemes that I have to paint and everything, but I'm not like super hurrying on it or anything like that.
Right.
Well, and I don't blame you, because that, to me, like it's going to be a bit confusing.
Now it's not gonna be confusing, but I want to like put in more professional graphics and stuff now and everything, because I'm gonna be streaming it live. So, it's one of the
you're
things.
gonna stream it?
Yep, they're gonna be streamed live,
Draft round.
but I'm basically don't want to
might
rush
do
into
that.
it.
I might do that for season 11 then. Stream it live. Maybe.
But like you, I gotta test some tracks out because there were a bunch of races this past season in Duracell that could have finished under green and had like cautions come out in the last couple of laps. It's like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, and then a perfect example of like a screw up moment that backfired. I originally recorded the Toledo race with Jesse Turner commentating with me, and it was a really good race. Quite a few lead changes. It was a really good race. Didn't change any settings because I forgot to export the results. I'm like, damn it, I'm going to have to re-record this. So I go to re-record. I didn't change any settings, and then suddenly you lead 67 out of 70 laps. But the only reason you didn't win is because you had to pit with 3 to go, and you gave the win to Poti.
Yeah, I don't get that either. what you're just pointing
Yeah,
out there too. How is it that you don't change anything and you end up with two entirely different races?
I don't know. It's really weird.
Like I gave Michael and Trent my settings for Bristol Dirt, and
Mhm.
I noticed
Oh
on
yeah, I
Trent's
didn't-
I noticed on Trent's end they go about 5 or 6 laps, and all of a sudden cars lose grip and they slide up into the wall. Well, I never had that problem because I fixed it in terms of the I think it's called the skew that you have on the cars or something like that, or the slide curve
Yeah,
or slide angle. I don't remember what it was, but
flip curve.
slip curve. Yeah, that's what it is. And so I had edited that on my end, and I sent them my version of Bristol Dirt as well. And yet Trent still had that issue happen. I even gave him the opponent strength and everything, and still did that. So I don't know.
Mhm.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Oh yeah, another couple of big things I forgot to point out with the new Spider-Man trailer. Couple of huge things. First, they did the reveal for Alfred Molina's Doctor Octopus
Oh,
from Spider-Man 2, and he looks identical to how he did in Spider-Man 2.
probably went back to
And
the old
then
wardrobe.
yeah, and then the biggest Easter egg of all, William Dafoe laughing in the background as Green Goblin's goblin grenade pops in. It's like, oh shit, they got William
Wow.
Dafoe possibly to be
Wait,
back.
how?
Well, the thing with what's going on with the Marvel movies right now, after the Loki show just ended, they're relying heavily on the multiverse.
Oh, okay.
After how the Loki show ended
Yeah, that
with
was that was a bit of a bust, wasn't it? Like I
a
heard,
bust of a show.
I heard mixed reviews about it. Like,
I thought it was so far the best Marvel Disney Plus show they've done.
I mean, I don't see how.
Granted, it had a lot more comedy to it, but that was mostly when you had Tom Hiddleston
I was
and
gonna say
Owen Wilson
Hiddleston.
together.
Well, Hiddleston is naturally funny. He's got great lines
Hmm.
and he pulls them off. So I don't have an issue with that.
And then you got Owen Wilson, who's naturally funny as well.
Yeah. So I
and
don't
even
have an issue with
Sophia
that.
and even Sophia DiMartino as Sylvie was pretty funny at times too. And plus, you had other great actors in there, like Richard E. Grant doing classic Loki was pretty cool. And then they did the big reveal of the main villain of the show being Kang the Conqueror, who's going to be in Ant-Man 3, played by Jonathan Majors. Except this was a different version of Kang, where he basically tells the story that this timeline is based off a multiverse war that was created because of him, and that they're getting ready to do that again with Kang being the big overarching villain of these next few movies.
Yeah, dude, it was based off like a multiverse time warp thing, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yeah, basically, it's kind of like a precursor to a possible Secret Wars Avengers movie coming like 7-8 years down the road.
Yeah. Like I didn't watch the low key, but I kind of like heard what the plot was and everything. I should watch it to be honest, but
It's really good. It's really funny, but also very twisty, and it can grip you a little bit.
I can confuse you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as mind twisty as WandaVision, because that show was really mind twisting.
My sister watched
And
that and said she did not understand half of what she watched.
well, yeah, because they were doing the sitcom trope throughout much of it. And that was because
Yeah.
they were telling the story of like Wanda growing up with sitcoms as a kid. And when she was going through the grief of losing Vision during Infinity War, she broke down and just unleashed her full power and recreated Vision out of nothing. And created this little hex dimension where her life is basically a sitcom. But yeah, towards the second half of the show, when you got Agatha Harkness showing up, and then it's between them two. But actually, one of the original plans for WandaVision, Doctor Strange was supposed to have been in the show as a much bigger character. Like the commercials during the show, like the Drucker Watch and stuff like that, that was supposed to have been Doctor Strange trying to communicate with Wanda. Because WandaVision basically helped set up what's happening in Doctor Strange too. Same with the Loki show as well. To the point where they're talking about they're possibly going to have Tom Hiddleston in Doctor Strange too.
Ooh.
So imagine that, three members of Team Magic, Strange, Wanda, and Loki. Because I've been dying after their short little interaction during Thor Ragnarok with Doctor Strange and Loki. I've just been dying to see them two either fight or work together. Especially
Oh,
with the actors Benedict Cumberbatch and Tom Hiddleston being like real life close friends.
Hmm.
They'd love to do something like that together. And it would be so cool.
Certainly would play well off of each other. Excuse
And
me.
honestly,
we're 30
and
minutes.
honestly,
Excuse me. Excuse
And honest-
me. Ow.
and
Excuse
honestly-
me.
and honestly, out of all the movies coming out in Phase 4, Doctor Strange 2 is the one I'm looking forward to the most. Just because of how nuts it's going to be. Because it's basically, they said it's basically like an appetizer for a possible Secret Wars Avengers movie.
Hmm.
But I think what they're going to do is I think they're going to make Kang the villain of Avengers 5, and then they're going to be done with Kang. But the whole multiverse battle culminate in a Secret Wars movie where Galactus would be the villain. Because I think after Kang, they're going to set up Galactus to be the next big villain.
Well, they put Galactus in Fortnite a couple of seasons ago.
And especially because they're getting ready to do Fantastic Four in 2 years. And they have talked about that they're possibly going to do the next X-Men movie in like 2024, 2025. So I got an idea.
Are they bringing Hugh Jackman back?
As far as I know, they haven't. Kevin Feige, I guess, hasn't contacted any of the old actors, which I don't believe, because I bet you he has had to talk to Hugh Jackman, Patrick Stewart, and everybody about, hey, would you guys like to come back, at least for cameos? I mean, I would honestly bring Hugh Jackman back because, I mean, he's not that old. He's only in his early 50s. He could probably still keep going.
Oh, the guy's still acting too. I mean, he's still in some pretty big
doing
things.
Movies.
Yeah.
And on top of that, like 8 years ago at Comic-Con, he admitted during a panel that he wished he could be in the Avengers. Because he was getting tired of the whole rights thing between Disney and Fox at the time.
Need
now that
to
they're all
bring
under
Hugh
the same
Jackman back, and
umbrella-
he needs to sing.
Wolverine sing. That
Wolverine
would be an interesting
sing.
prospect.
Man,
I mean,
man's got a good voice. Let the man sing.
oh yeah.
He does have a good voice.
Like I'm sitting there watching The Greatest Showman and Les Miserables, and I'm thinking, hold on, that's somebody singing
Oh.
for him, right? And then I saw like a raw video of him singing a testing thing for Greatest Showman, and I'm like, that's actually him. Holy cow!
Right.
Or there's an original like 1988 version. He did the musical Oklahoma. He did great in that too.
Wait, he did Oklahoma?
Yeah.
That's not the original then. Gordon McRae did the original of Oklahoma.
Well, for him at least, for one he did.
Okay.
1988.
But I can't even remember. All right, now I remember. So Marvel actually got into talks recently with a pretty big actor to come and be in the movies eventually.
Oh.
Henry Cavill.
Okay, I'm sorry, I don't know who that is.
Superman.
Most recent Superman.
Oh.
And in the Witcher show on Netflix.
I never watched the new Superman, so my apologies on that.
Have you watched The Witcher?
I have not. I've heard of it, but never seen it.
But yeah, he's a pretty big actor to get on board to possibly be in Marvel, and I have an idea on who he could play. I think he'd be good to play Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, in Fantastic Four.
I'll be honest. I don't think the two other Fantastic Fours were that bad.
I mean, like the first two, like the one from 2005 and then Silver Surfer, they weren't bad, but they just weren't that good.
True.
I would definitely take those over the 2015 version. That one was horrible.
Oh, the Kate Morrow version.
Yeah, the Miles Teller, Michael B. Jordan version. Yeah, that one was bad.
I'm a vampire. We don't need to eat. That's how I'm still alive.
And speaking of vampires, I think they're basically almost confirming that the new Blade movie is going to be coming out Halloween 2023. I don't know, the October 2023 movie, I think that could either be Blade or it could be Deadpool 3. Since Deadpool's now officially MCU canon.
My
Especially
man.
after that one video Ryan Reynolds posted on his YouTube channel where it's Deadpool and Korg from Thor Ragnarok and Endgame reacting to the new Ryan Reynolds movie that he's doing with Taika Waititi called Find Guy.
Oh.
Which actually kind of looks funny, if I'm
No,
being
it's not.
honest.
No. It's not Find Guy. It's
Or Free Guy.
Free Guy. Yeah, and they actually put that into Fortnite. They have like ATMs around on the Fortnite map and everything where you can do Free Guy like tasks and everything, and they have a holographic Ryan Reynolds that pops out and talks to you. I've never been so excited to see Ryan Reynolds in a game before. I'm like, holy cow, Ryan, it's you! They
Yeah.
put my boy in the game. Well, actually, they had already
you-
put. Well, they'd already put Deadpool in the game earlier, but this wasn't even
Mhm.
Deadpool Ryan Reynolds. This was Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds.
The standard Ryan Reynolds.
I'm like,
yeah.
oh my lord.
Yeah, you had too much fun when he told you to intentionally get hit by a car.
I did, but you know, sometimes Ryan Reynolds tells you to do things, and
What?
ow!
He got killed.
I was sitting there with half a heart, starving. I was fine. I finished my task. I was going home, and it zapped me.
You finished your task. How come emergency meeting wasn't called?
I've
Is
called you all
is
here
that walk
today
away from the
because
body?
yes, that's exactly what happened. Matt McIntyre be acting sus. All right, so
That's
I got all the stuff, Matt.
Okay.
Where is it all getting taken to?
Honestly, I not have enough room in my inventory, so I have no idea for now. That's why I was saying I need to get one of them shulker boxes.
I mean, I got a couple of spare shulker boxes you can have. I'll put
please
one
have
in
one.
your.
Yeah, out of curiosity.
I'll put one in your room on the treehouse.
Out of curiosity, Levi. How did you make the shulker boxes different colors?
I use dyes.
Oh, you can dye them. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can dye them different colors. They don't have to be the ugly purple.
Did not know that.
Alright, I put one next to your door. Yeah. My spare yellow one that I stole from Matt.
Let's see.
Well, not really steal. I crafted it after he spawned it in.
No, he meant stole. Let me see if I've got any paper over here or gunpowder. Oh, there's some gunpowder. Not much, but some.
I can see Matt creeping around Levi on
He's
the
just been
map
standing
thing.
there the whole time.
Yeah, he's in a conversation, I guess he said. And then he just randomly popped in here, and I'm guessing he's still in said conversation.
Yeah.
So probably when said conversation wraps.
Okay, speaking of the devil, he just teleported to me. So I'm guessing he might be hopping in here shortly. I don't know.
Run away! Run away and hope I don't die.
Paper.
Well, and then if I do
Gotta
die,
make-
I'll already be back where I want to be.
Good point. Not so for me. That's why I'm making some more rockets to get back to where I need to go. Alright, I forgot. Is it gunpowder? And paper? There it is. Alright.
I think I'm gonna head out. I've been streaming far too long,
I don't blame you.
and I need to get to bed before too long. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Alright, see you, Levi.
Buddy disconnected
Levi.
from your channel.
But it does weird me out a little bit that I don't see Matt's character image, I just see his name.
Really? Yeah, that is strange.
Where I see Captain and Jack, the two captains, I don't see whatever his thing is.
I don't even know what his character is either, so I can't help you out visually of what it is. Alright, let me find the shulker. Let me not die on my way. Alright, let me set my spawn point here again. There we go. Alright, he said he put the shulker box outside your door. Ah, yes, there it is. It's just inside your door. Alright, let me put all your materials in there. My goodness, there's so much glass.
Right.
There you go. It's all in your shulker box.
Now I need to search what my next project.
Thank you, eBay, even though I didn't ask you when my delivery was gonna arrive.
Oh, I thought. For some reason I thought I heard Levi. I was like, wait, what?
No, Levi is not here.
Well, I know that. That's why I was. What?
Okay, let's see. Wow, I got a lot of dark oak saplings.
I still have laughed so hard that was Matt Ryan trying to mess with us, and it became greatest editions.
Doggone half a heart. Completely empty hunger bar. I'm thinking, huh, look at that. Finish the job. And Guardian says, nope.
That was stupid.
I'm like, what the heck?
I thought for sure he was gonna hit you at least once for that and kill you, but no.
Alright, let's see if this works. Don't need that. Need this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And
Ow.
hey.
Well, I found multicolored sheep.
Yeah, those are my multicolored sheep. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. Let's do another one right here. And right
Well, once I
here.
figure out what engine, borrow some.
Oh my lord.
wool.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Let me swap to my bow and arrow, please. Really don't care about you, spider. Really don't care about you. I'm more concerned about the creeper.
But
Where
he's
is
going to kill you.
I don't care if he kills me. I don't want him to blow up this area of the map. Here we go. I mean, I'll take him off to the far corner of this area and have him blow up. That's fine. Just not as long as it's not this section. That's all I care about. Oh, that's not what I meant. Give me that back. There we go. Alright. Grow, tree, grow. Oh, that's cool. That's neat. Oh, but that looks really weird. Okay.
Good lord. X is 64.
Why does that look so odd? Why does it grow onto one side? That is so confusing looking.
No idea. I've never.
Oh, this
But
one's
I
coming
take
down.
that back. They do that at
This one's coming
good now
down.
and trim them that way.
Well, I know, but this one wasn't even trimmed. It naturally grew like that. Which I guess maybe it does in the wild too. They just grow so close together you don't even notice, but still. It is not visibly appealing. So we are going to take that one down and take this one down and try to regrow them, I guess. I still gotta find some more jungle saplings because I want to put some jungle trees over here too, but I want them to grow. Why are you killing me? It's daytime. What the heck? I want them to grow like the super tall ones. I don't want them to just be the small, mediocre jungle saplings. I don't know if maybe if I grow the regular jungle saplings, if possibly it'll give me 4 jungle saplings. I think it's worth a try, I guess.
Worth a try, or there is always the Google.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it a go and we'll see what happens, because if anything, it'll just give me back the 2 jungle saplings. Oh, they're both glitched. Nice.
Wouldn't it?
Sticks and saplings, they're glitched where it looks like they're falling from the sky, but they really aren't.
Oh. That's what he was talking about.
Alright, so now let me take down this, and maybe it will give me at least 2 jungle saplings, if I'm lucky. No, not sticks. Become a jungle sapling, please. Huh. Well, that was a waste. Alright, this one might be better since it's taller. But we'll see. Not really certain what that face is supposed to mean, but oh, thank goodness, it turned into at least 1 jungle sapling. Otherwise, I would have had none, and I would have had to go and find some more at some point, or hope that a wandering trader was bringing some by.
not
Hmm.
oh, they've redone Thomas the Tank Engine. They're like a very kids show
Oh.
where now he can launch like 20 feet off the air, like 2 inches tall.
Okay then.
Like there's nothing steam related about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not the Thomas I remember.
Yeah, no, our Thomas is long dead.
Oh, honestly, I never ended up seeing really any regular Thomas the Tank Engine shows. It was always you saw a Thomas the Tank Engine episode through Shining Time Station.
Oh heck, freaking! Before I watched NASCAR, but Thomas was primarily the main thing I watched.
Hmm.
Watched like all the Ringo strips.
User disconnected from your channel.
Hey guys, I think this is gonna end the stream off for me here too. I know we didn't do a heck of a whole lot here in this one. Basically, just help Matt deconstruct his building, but hopefully next Monday I'll have some new project to be able to work on here. Because there's plenty of space out. Well, you can't see it here, but there's plenty of space out that way for stuff to be done. So, might come up with a new project out there or something. Figure it out though next week. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I gotta be up early in the morning, so that's why I'm ending it off maybe a little bit earlier than it would have been. So, anyway, appreciate you joining. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys on Friday, Fortnite Friday. It'll be the next live stream that we've got coming up, at least to my knowledge at this point. So, till then, guys, peace.